And then he said he gave me some money. He said, put a wad of money in my hand. He said, I thought it was just for my show. He said he gave me 5 times what he told me he was going to give me for my show, or what I usually get for my show. He said, and I had toured with him over 30 places after that.
Mm.
A lot of people have been coming out and saying how Cat bought Melba more stuff. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
he didn't go out and say that. Somebody else leaked that story. You know what I mean? He didn't say that he had bought Melba more stuff.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
there's this lady, Essie Berry. Have you guys heard of Essie
Of
Berry?
course, Storm
Yeah, the
Monroe brought
comedian.
her out, and now she has her own channel. But she's been blasting Steve Harvey.
Oh,
Oh, and
really?
plus, she's in love with Cat Williams, you guys. She was over at Storm's channel the other day, and she was like, me and Cat were supposed to be together, but I was married, and now my husband's dead, and I'm coming to get my man. I'm coming to get my man. That's what she
I
was.
love Essie
It was
Berry.
so cute.
I love Essie Berry. Now she was married to Rerun on What's Happening.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, that's who she was married to.
Oh, cool.
Essie Berry. His name was something Berry. I forget his.
No, I'm looking it up now.
Yeah, you know, dancing Rerun.
Yeah, I love
They were married
Rerun.
together.
Look, I was a little
That's who
round girl, and when I
That's
used to
who she's
see
whittled by.
that is so cute, Essie Berry and
Yeah, Miss
Rerun.
Essie speak her truth, and she ain't scared of nobody. Okay, she said, Mary said. But at one point in time, she had power of attorney over Mary, Steve's ex-wife.
No,
So
why?
she knows a lot of deets. You got to go over to Storm Monroe channel when he first introduced her, and she ran it down. She also exposed Ray J father for having a love child that he doesn't take care of.
That is
Fred Berry,
crazy.
that's it. Thanks, be more shorty. Fred Berry, that was his name.
Yes, I'd be more shorty. Knotty, by the way, I hooked this over to my channel, so
Okay,
that's what the okay, awesome.
I saw it. Come on. Yeah. Essie Berry is the ish, and then from Storm Monroe, now she has her own channel, but she don't play. She come with the business, okay?
Yeah, I went and subbed to her as soon as I saw that.
Yeah, but follow her starting from Storm Monroe when she running the business down about Steve Harvey. Then Storm Monroe. After that, he exposed Ray J father for having an illegitimate child that he never took care
Ah,
of. Because Sonia won't allow it.
who's telling
His wife, Ray J and
Oh.
Brandy's mother. So, but
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, the child didn't even come about while he was dealing with Brandy and Ray J's mom at all. The child already existed. It was a woman that he had dealt with, and a love child came out of it. Okay, so then he went on to meet Sonia, and I believe he told Sonia that like Sonia is aware, but she don't want that a part of her family. She don't want to break her perfect picture. But I think when Brandy was caught in her lies, that broke y'all family glass. Okay, like
Mm.
I remember when Brandy was lying.
What was that about? What she lied about? Remind me.
About the pregnancy. She went on Oprah to clear it up. About her becoming pregnant outside of wedlock, and so she faked this whole marriage just so that it wouldn't look like she having a baby out of wedlock.
Oh my God.
Remember,
What?
Okay.
Who
she had the
faked?
whole
Wait,
special
Halle
on.
Berry?
She had the whole special on MTV. The baby,
Mm.
and it came out that was all fake and a lie.
Halle Bailey?
No.
No.
I heard that they finally let the cat out of the bag about the
Oh,
baby. I'm talking about Brandy.
oh, Brandy the Moesha.
Yes. Remember when she got
Oh,
pregnant
okay.
and it was that whole MTV special and she all of a sudden got married and things
Yeah.
like that? Well, that was all a farce, just so she wouldn't appear to be, she lied to the world, just so she wouldn't have the image of being pregnant outside of wedlock. Because they had this perfect image on, placed upon her and things like that. And then she went on Oprah and admitted that she lied.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I remember her trying to hide that, and because she was a child star and they didn't want it to ruin her reputation. Same thing that Haley Bailey just went through, where she had just been the Little Mermaid, Disney contracts, moral clause, out of wedlock, so she kind of had to hide it. But look, it's her body, her choice, and I don't think that people should have to hide stuff they don't want to hide. If I can say that I'm a whole other something and you have to call me that, then I shouldn't have to hide that as a woman I'm pregnant out of what you call wedlock. Maybe it's my choice to not marry this fool
But
and
that's
get.
okay then. But business is business, and don't sign up for something. Because if you know what the
Exactly.
clause is, you put that's a contractual obligation. Don't put your name on the line.
That's
Now,
that's
I'm
I
not going to
bullshit.
deny
I don't
that,
think
but I'm
that
just
they should
saying.
be. I don't think that any contract should ever involve anything of your personal body. That's ridiculous to me.
I
Well, it's a
agree,
moral
Curves.
clause, and I mean, you may not think it, but it happens every day. So it's plausible and it's legal, evidently. So, but that's what I'm saying. People shouldn't do it. If you feel that strongly, then you shouldn't put your name on that. I'm not
Exactly.
saying that, that she's not right in just in how she may feel, but if
Mhm.
that's the case, when you read the contract, is there any contract, anything we disagree with it and we take exception to, we don't sign it. If you take exception to it, then don't sign it. Because everybody's
Exactly.
looking out for their best interest, and the company's certainly going to
So
look
why
out for
you
theirs.
took exception to it, you signed it, then you had protected sex with your boyfriend, the rubber broke, you end up pregnant, then what you gonna do?
Live
I'm
my
not
life.
denying that, but you fall up under the tenets of the contract. So then what you got to do is you're just going to have to you're going to have to lose that money because you signed it.
Thank you, B More.
Contract that
They found
brings
it. It was called Brandy's Special Delivery. It was on MTV 2001 and 2002. Absolutely.
2001.
But as far as that contract and stuff like that, I agree with Kim. Like, if you saw that clause and you signed on it, then you should have been using protection. Period. Because you signed up for it. You know what I mean? But
Well,
I
and that's
also
what I'm
agree.
saying. What if you
Hold
were
on.
you
I also agree with Curves. With I don't feel like these big corporations should be able to control and make decisions on your life. But she's not like, is she doing more Disney movies? Is this why we had to hide the pregnancy, or was it just the one movie?
I think it was the one movie, and at the time that she was pregnant, it really hadn't came. It had just came out or something like that, and it was getting ready to air. And because Disney's supposed to be wholesome, they didn't want that to detract from the box office numbers. I'm sure. You know what
Yo,
I mean?
Disney is
Then
the biggest part of the PEDO ring. I don't want to hear they so wholesome. They racist too, and I know that for
I'm
fact.
not saying that that's not the case. I'm saying how they envision themselves. We're talking about what they do and
Mhm.
how they envision themselves. That's how they envision themselves, and that's how they operate. So that's why they held her to those things. But I am with Curves in the fact that this is what I feel. You have to have the courage of your own convictions. Period. So you get pregnant, okay? Disney, I'm pregnant. Hell with y'all. That's it. That's it.
That's it.
You know what I
That's
mean?
it.
And then if you don't get paid no more, you
so
don't get
she
paid no
did
more.
lose out. Because she was pregnant, they removed her consideration from the Oscars for her song that she sang in The Little Mermaid. They punished her and they wouldn't let her sing her. They removed her. That's what it says. They removed for Oscar performance due to pregnancy report.
Right. And I'm
Wow.
sure all that stuff is in the closet. So that's all I'm saying. So with every action, there's an equal or a subsequent reaction. That's all I'm saying. That we learned in science. That's been around for ages. Okay. So all I'm saying is that that's what she had. But you swallow it.
Well, guess what? Her baby daddy got her Birkin bags as a push gift. I guess that'll make up for the Oscar. Hey, in my opinion, welcome to the
In my
panel.
opinion,
Hiya.
Hi y'all, how are y'all?
Oh, we good,
Good.
we good.
That's good.
You want to
Listen
sound off
here,
about anything?
listen here. Haley is a hot mess, and she needs to get her life together because there ain't no way in the world somebody gonna dictate when I share my good news. And your baby should have been definitely have some good news.
She's only
Exactly.
23, you guys.
She's young. She's
Hmm.
definitely young. How do you
She's still
feel
old
about the
enough
whole
to
Cat
know. She's
Williams?
still old enough to know not to be wavered by anybody.
She is. I agree. She's an adult. And she knew what she was doing when she slept with that man without a condom.
And she knew what she was doing when she signed that contract and what all their clauses was.
Yeah, we weren't in the room to know that the condom didn't break.
Well,
So
whatever. But the main
also,
thing is the contract. You know what I mean? That's the contract. So
But the
whatever the
contract,
temperature of the contract is, that's how it is. You know.
but the contract doesn't say I can't have sex.
Nobody said it didn't. It was talking about other things. So sex
Yeah.
is, you know, everybody knows that that's a precursor to getting pregnant. Okay, I think that's a foregone conclusion.
Right. But still, accidents happen. I just still don't think that's weirdly not fair. But if you Google, does Disney have a morality clause? Supposedly they don't, but they can. It's
Yeah,
weird.
so that's legalese for a loophole. So,
Yeah.
in you know, the same thing. They know what they can do in their power, and evidently, if they couldn't do it, they wouldn't have been able to do it, but they did. And I don't think she's the first one either.
But
I don't
see,
know.
I wouldn't sign on for those type of contracts. Seriously.
That's
Right.
all I'm saying. You know, you got to have the courage of your conviction. You have to say, well, how I run my life is important to me, and I'm not going to let anybody undermine it. No, I'm not signing it. And you walk away. But she didn't. She wanted that Disney money and that Disney exposure, and that's what she did. And she figured, you know, hey, if anything happened, let the chips fall where they may.
Right.
Exactly.
Because I would have signed it too.
Her and her boyfriend, they were trolling. We knew you had the baby, Haley. You wasn't fooling nobody but yourself. But here's her post that she posted, and the baby, I believe the name is Halo. And she says, even though we're a few days into the new year, the greatest thing that 2023 could have done for me was bring my son. Welcome to the world, my Halo. The world is desperate to know you.
Yep.
So that's how she announced it on her page.
So cute.
A little whoppy, okay? And that's just on the tail end of DDG, her baby daddy, telling everybody to mind their business. Well, man, y'all go live and the baby bump is missing. Of course, people are going to ask questions. If you don't want us to ask questions, stay off live.
Well, now in that live that he did, where he was telling everybody to mind his business, everybody saw the baby crib and the Halo sign and everything, so they knew everything. Yeah, they was about to come out. They was just showing it all over the place. They were like, "Look, in DDG video, it was a baby crib there, and it was Halo." And remember, he said in the interview, he was gonna name his first child Halo. Y'all did this all wrong.
Exactly.
But they're
Thank you for
immature,
your
though. I mean, you know, they
comments.
still young and they immature, so you know how they're gonna be and everything. And I'm not giving them no pass or anything, but you know, that's youth for them. You know, youth for us. You know, they put all their stuff out on there on the social media, and they get mad when somebody say something.
I just want to say, welcome to the world, Halo. I know that your parents loved each other and made you out of a loving relationship, and she loved that boy and he loved her, and they're gonna love you, Halo. Welcome to the world.
That's it. Welcome to the world, and a cruel world it is. Hopefully your parents are responsible enough to protect you, unlike Krishan Rock and Blueface. That poor baby.
Oh my gosh.
I feel bad for Junior Child.
I know. But I wanted to say this about being young and immature. That's like Cardi got and cussed all her fans out this week.
Because they're mad that she slept with Offset on New Year's Eve.
I don't think they care about that. It's just the fact that they play in our face. 1 minute you telling us all your business, then the next minute you're screaming, talking about mind your business.
That she said, yeah, that you and Offset back together. You know what I mean?
I mean, but they are back together. They're married still. Like, there's no legal separation. You know what I mean? Nothing. That's her husband. With marriage, you go through ups and downs. Okay, like, and if she felt like jumping on her husband, that's her business. But how do people know? She probably was just saying that so the other girls could be mad. Boom. Okay. Just like Krishan was doing Jay and Alexis. Every time something popped off for Jay and Alexis, she would say, "Oh yeah, Blueface was over my house hitting that." That's what they do. That's the game they play. Kendra said, "No company would not stop me from having a child. It was what life is about." LOL. Or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, Cardi could have been playing in everybody's face still. She probably tried, because remember, he was rumored to be with the other girl, Jade.
Mm-hmm.
That's the ghetto games they play. That's what Project
Mm-hmm.
Girls do. They play all those games, lie, throw all these lies out there to throw the other girl off. They fake and call DIFUS, Department of Family Youth Services, on you, say you a bad mom. Those are the ghetto games.
Try to get your food stamps cut off.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm here to say people need to cut themselves off from the internet and work on their relationships behind the scenes. Everything is for everybody. And at the level that Cardi is at now, she should just be using the internet for her business only and not her personal, period. Because it's obvious that mentally she cannot handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this has been Cardi. Cardi has always taken stuff, and that's part of why Cardi has blown up, because she has shared so much personal stuff online that people feel they have access, and that access makes people love them because you want to be near somebody who's huge. But also, she's big, so big now that she should probably learn to temper that impulse to bring it all to social media, because then you will get backlash from the people that love you so much because they have access to you. So it's kind of like her own catch-22 that she created, because we love that you share, but now you're oversharing and you're older now. When are you going to stop oversharing this part? And like Knotty said, just share some new music, boo.
Just use it for your business. That's it. We don't need to know the ins and outs of your relationship. We know Offset is for the streets, just like you know. Okay?
Yes.
We don't need to know anything else.
You know, really. Offset for the street.
He's for the streets.
You are so hilarious.
Oh. Well, ladies, I'm gonna let you go around and give your closing thoughts on whatever topic you want to round it up on. And just a recap for those of you just joining, we got into the whole Cat Williams burning down the internet. We also got into Gypsy Rose Blanchard, in her release from prison. Go check out her mini series on Lifetime right now. It's telling her story from her perspective. All right. We also got into a Dateline interview that she did, and it was also very revealing, very cold and calculated, if you ask me. All right. And then who else we talked about? I gave a suggestion for the Netflix series Fool Me Once. It is a very good series. I'm telling you, if it's raining and snowing where you at, this is the series to watch. It will have you on the edge of your seat. All right, we're gonna start with In My Opinion, because she joined last. What are your thoughts?
Cat Williams, keep doing what you're doing. Let the haters hate. See, it's 2024. Y'all don't need to be posting all y'all business on social media. Take those out the group chat.
I love it. Kim, what's your final thought?
Cat Williams is real. That's all I gotta say. He is the dude. Okay. He my MVP. Starting off, he busted open 2024 just the right way. Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Curves. What are your final thoughts?
Okay, my final thoughts are: so tell the truth and leave a little mystery. So tell the truth like Cat Williams and leave a little mystery like we were just saying Cardi doesn't do. So in that regard, that's over truthing. But leave a little mystery. It's okay to be a totally honest person and still not tell everybody everything, and just be your awesome selves and just don't be a freaking gypsy. Okay.
And I think that's what helped me. I got a lot of respect for her because she did keep a lot from us when it comes to the baby. And she just basically took control and said, I'm gonna show y'all what I want to show y'all when I want to show y'all.
Yes. So leave a little mystery, but tell the truth. She never said, I'm not pregnant. She just didn't share her truth with us because we don't all deserve it, especially after Funky Dineva went in on her like that.
Oh my God.
So
that's why he probably, another reason why he probably don't have a job anymore.
Well, I'm
quit.
surprised it took so many months after all of these abusive comments towards Black women to get him finally fired.
Well, he said that
He
he quit.
quit.
He only had a 6-month contract where the other people had a 1 year because
I
he
don't
felt like
think
it
he
would
got
turn
fired.
around, the money would turn around. Who said something?
I don't think he got fired because somebody else validated his story. They said they knew
He
somebody that
quit.
worked with.
Right, yeah, he quit, but I believe that's why they didn't give him anything extra.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
Because he said it was for money. So he said that even though everybody else did a year, he's going to do 6 months, see how it all work out. He said because they were paying him $20 a day for like 2 or 3 days. He said now we work for 5 days and they want to make it $17 a day, saying that you're going to make, just to give an example. And so anyway, so he said he'll do 6 months, see what happens. Well, he did 6 months and they said same thing.
wow. Okay.
So they used him for his thing. He thought he was getting over, and they ended up using him for 6 months to put the show on the map and then let him go. Okay.
No, they didn't let him go. He chose to go.
He could
I
have
don't
stayed.
know.
He could have
He
stayed.
would
He
have.
said he could have stayed. That's not what he said. So he said he could have stayed, but he didn't want to make that money, that little bit of money. He said, and then, if you want to think about it, I made 5 times, 6 times more than that on my YouTube show. He said, which all them days would take me away from that a little bit. So why not just do my own YouTube show and I can say and do whatever I want to do?
Exactly. And that's what I think that was the conflict. Funky didn't like being censored for that show. And he wants to be able to say what he wants. And I just noticed as of lately, his comments have gotten harsh and harsh and harsh. And he made the comments against Chloe Belly, and I just did not like that. And he had to turn around and apologize to her. Do I think he meant? I think he meant every word he said originally.
He did. And I think that's stage. And that's why he might have gotten something. Who knows? He might have gotten something. But I think that they were like, after that, you're going to be causing us some more trouble. And maybe he even had to spend out money messing around with you. So why would we give you anything extra?
Exactly. Because he became more of a liability.
That's what I'm trying to say. You got it.
An asset. So, I wish Donnie the best, but he still got his channel. He's going to be fine. He's still making money off his channel. And we'll see where he lands. I'm interested to see what direction the show is going to go in at this point. But that's all I got, ladies. I appreciate all of y'all joining me for sure. I wanted to jump on here and just to let everybody know, this month is very brutal for me at work. I'm dealing with like all the insurance changes and things like that. So it just gets so hectic for me. So I think I'm gonna try to like record like mainly on the weekends and just pop on maybe once out of the week. Just because I just felt like drained this week after dealing with work. I just didn't have it in me to jump on YouTube too.
I understand how that is, honey, because I tried to take off this week because I'm moving. And then I started getting so many calls about this insurance and people's plan changes. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. Thank you for your comments, Candor. Funky goes too far at this time. Hey, Miss Truly Kelly, I appreciate you joining. Thanks for coming through. And I appreciate you ladies joining me. I don't know when I'm gonna jump on again, but like I said, I'll probably just save most of my commentary towards the weekend and at the end of the week, just so like I could preserve my energy.
Right, you gotta save yourself.
Perfect.
It's
We
just
are
like
with that.
Curves, you
Anything that
going live
keeps me
today?
healthy. I went live for 4 hours yesterday. I think I might need to actually do some other stuff today.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What about In My Opinion? You going live today?
I'm gonna see how it goes. My husband just got to the hospital. I had to take the son to the hospital the other day. So I'm just gonna see how it goes. If I
Send the prayers.
in a couple of hours, I'll go live and talk about the foolery.
Oh yes. Look, life is still life, regardless of all it is. So we're all human beings trying to balance everything,
Yeah.
So I send prayers to you and your family, in my opinion. And Kim, congratulations, Queen. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, I am. Thank you so much. I said, I said this weekend. Is today Sunday, y'all? Yeah, today is Sunday. My days get mixed up. So I said that a little later.
Today is first Sunday.
Child, cause easy, cause I've been moving and grooving. I don't know which way is up. But I said that I may do come on this evening and everything just to show a little bit of my progress and stuff like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, text me and let me know.
I will, babe.
All right. I appreciate all you ladies joining me. I'm gonna go ahead and close out this show, and I'll look for y'all on these YouTube streets. You know I love to support
Thanks for
y'all.
having us. Peace
Thank
out.
you.
Okay, love y'all.
Bye. Oh, I appreciate every last one of y'all joining me. We always have good, healthy conversation over here. We don't always agree, but we know how to disagree in a healthy way, and that's what I like to share with my Knotty crew. But let's leave it in the comments. Please make sure you hitting that like, subscribe, and that bell button so that you can be notified when I update content to my channel. Please follow us on all my different social media platforms. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Threads, you name it. I'm on it. All right. But I just think this was a very, very good show overall. We got into some deep topics. But I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Until next time, Knotty Crew, I'm out. One.